My name is Lakin, and I'm starting a Booktube channel. So I thought the first video I should do to introduce myself is the Booktube Newbie tag, obviously, and hopefully these questions are like the right ones. My cat Bagheera is in my lap right now, so he is joining us. I don't know if you can see him, but say hi. Yeah. Okay. So the questions are down here. So if I look down here, that's what I'm looking at. But yeah, I guess go ahead and get started. Yeah. Question number 1 is, why did you start this channel? Well, I started a Bookstagram like a couple months back, and I've really been enjoying that, and I just figured, why not do, I started getting ideas of what I can do, and I was like, why not just do this? Because I've probably filmed this video 4 times, because I've wanted to start a Booktube channel for a while, and I would start this, and I would start other videos, and film them and edit them, but then I always got scared, and I always got in my own head about it, and so I just never posted them. And so now I kind of feel like now's the time. Next question is, what are some fun and unique things I can bring? Well, obviously my pets. I have 6 pets. I know, that's a lot. I never thought I would actually have 6 pets, but I do. I'll post pictures of them up on the screen. You've already met Bagheera, and you've already heard Mowgli. But then I also have a bearded dragon named Tad Cooper, and I have 3 rabbits named Seymour, Audrey, and Mimo. And all the names are from different movies and stuff. Let's see, what else? Obviously, my take on books and my opinions on books and how I read and what I read is unique to me. And I read a lot of mystery thrillers. I read YA, contemporary, historical fiction. I don't really let genres stop me. The only genres that I don't read a lot of are fantasy, sci-fi, and romance. I'm not saying I never read those, it's just those are the ones that I don't really ever pick up as much as mystery thrillers and historical fictions and YA contemporaries and stuff like that. Also, I'm really big into art. I draw and create a lot of things, and so I want to incorporate my crafting into this channel as well as my writing. I'm working on a first draft for my novel right now, and so I think I'll have a few videos here and there about the writing process and updates and stuff like that. So just I'm a very eclectic person. And so I have a feeling this channel is going to be very eclectic, but all centered around reading, if that makes sense. Next question is, what are you most excited for with this channel? Actually doing it. Actually being able to communicate and talk to people more about all these books and explain my opinions and all this stuff, and just be able to experience reading with you, because reading is such a solitary hobby, but it doesn't have to be a solitary hobby at all. And so I'm excited about that, because other than my husband, I don't really have people in my personal life that I talk about books with. At least not to the extent that I want to talk about books. But, yeah. Question is, why do you love reading? I haven't really thought about this question a lot. I mean, I have, because of it being right there, but, like, I've never, like, thought of it before this, like, why I enjoy it. But I think I enjoy reading because I stick to myself a lot. I don't have many, like, friends, and I have friends, but, like, I'm really bad at, like, communicating and, like, meeting up with friends and, like, doing stuff, like, regularly. And so I stay to myself a lot, and I have a lot of anxieties about leaving my house and just doing new things. And so I have the ability to stay on my couch and cuddle up with one of my animals and go on this great adventure. No. Great adventure and, like, explore all these things and this new way of life and this new way of thinking and, like, just these friends, and it's all just right there in a book. Like, what more could a socially awkward introvert, like, want? I don't know. But, yeah. Next question is, what book or series got you into reading? This is the second book because it has a better, well put together cover. But the first book that ever really got me reading, the first series, was The Animorphs by K.A. Applegate. It's like 50 or something books. Like, so many books. There was a TV show. Like, this is amazing. And it's about a group of preteens who get this magical power, or the superpower, whatever you want to call it, and they can turn into animals. And they use their power to defeat these, like, gray sluggish creatures that crawl into people's ears and control them. And they're called Yeerks. And they're trying to defeat the Yeerks and using their superpowers, and, like, so fun. But there's also a lot of these. I don't know if I ever finished the whole series. I can't remember, but I do remember, like, I was obsessed with this series. I still kind of am. But, yeah. And then when the Hunger Games came out, I remember when the first book came out, and, like, I loved it so much, and just, like, waiting for the next book, and then the next book. And then the movies came out, and, like, doing that, like, being in that fandom, like, really it helped me discover YA, and it helped me discover dystopian, which I really enjoy. And so, just being in that fandom and, like, reading being cool, like, that was new for me, and that was exciting, because I've never read Harry Potter, like, Twilight, or Lord of the Rings, like, all the, like, things that have really big fandoms, like, I have never read, never really interested in reading, and so having that fandom that I could, like, be in kind of started my reading again with, like, the Divergent, the Selection series, like, all of those books. Next question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I think I would ask, does it get easier? Because, like I said, I've filmed this a couple times, and I've almost published it, like, almost made it public, but, like, I always chickened out. And so, like, does it get easier to, like, post these videos? Like, your first video versus your 100th video, is it easier, or will it always still feel, like, scary and intimidating? Yeah. I guess that's what I would ask, because I need to prepare myself either way. The last question is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will you have to overcome? Obviously, if you're seeing this, I've overcome it. Like, the actually pressing it and, like, committing to this and, like, doing this thing that I really, really want to do. So, that's gonna be it. Those are all the questions. I feel like a few more things you need to know about me. I've already told you the genres I read. My favorite book of all time is probably The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. So that's my favorite book. I just love how, like, I love so much of that story. But, like, just, like, I remember reading it for the first time, and, like, my teacher, because I read it for school, obviously, and at first I wasn't really excited, but then as we got into it, and he started, like, unfolding these, like, meanings behind different things, it was, like, cool. It felt like two different stories. Like, on the surface, it's still a cool story, and then you can go, if you choose to, like, dig deeper, you can, and then it's, like, a totally different story that's also just as cool. And so, like, just, like, seeing that, but also, I want to go to one of those parties. I want to party with not Great Gatsby. I want to party with Jay Gatsby. That's it. Anything else? Anything else that you should know? As long as I'm having fun and enjoying a book, like, I'm here for it. So, yeah. I will be posting a new video next week. I think I'm gonna be uploading videos every Monday. And yeah, so if you want to see more, then you can hit the subscribe button, I guess. This is so weird. But, yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or evening whenever you're watching this, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!